Oh, God. Whew. Let me take a moment. Good 30. What? Why? Wait. My frame rate counter is visible. How do I turn that? Whatever. I'll leave it on for now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, everyone. Welcome to Breakfast Spelunky for the 11th of December, Friday, the 11th of December. At an unusual time. Normally I start at 10:30. But today I'll still start the actual dailies at 10:30, but I'm going to do a bunch of practice runs. So I get a lot of time in because I'm going to be taking a week off, probably 2 weeks, except for Fridays. Although I think 2 weeks from today is Christmas Day. I'm pretty sure I'm not streaming on Christmas Day. So I'll probably be streaming next Friday, then not at all the week after that, and then I'll pick up the week after Christmas. In the meantime, someone else will be taking over, but I'll talk about that later. Because it's cool. But for now, let's just do a couple of standard good old adventure. No daily, no nothing. Although, you know what? Before I start this, I'm already... Let me try this. Let me do something here because I forgot to do this yesterday. I am going to already bring up... Where is it? Here it is. Let's reload this page. Sorry. I'm just going to try and look. Okay, I made it to 6-1 yesterday. Today on the PSN daily. I made it to 6-1. Man, John just straight up beat the game again. I'm looking at this right now and John man, I'm just going to full screen this and show you. But then, of course, you're also going to see my tab insanity, right? John straight up beat the game on the daily. That's just nuts. Right, John is a very skilled player of this game. Who else is up here who we maybe know? I don't recognize any of these names. Yeah, whatever. I'm 145th in making it to 6-1. So, oh well. I guess we can revisit this later again. But for now, I'm just going to do some practice runs. 6-1, but 6-1 is fine for the daily, right? I'm doing pretty good on, wait, what's going on here? Why is this not updating? 1 second, I'm almost, let me pause this, Jesus. Really well, super professional. Super professional. Here we go, okay. On that 10-day leaderboard that Jeremy put up, for anyone, actually. I beat Hades the second time last night. Nice! I have yet to beat Hades the first time. But maybe I'll play some... You know what? Maybe I'll do a couple of practice runs here, and then I'll give Hades another spin. Maybe that's a good idea for this kind of sort of wrap up the holiday season stream today. I'll go... Although I guess that's next Friday. Oh no, I didn't want to do... Man, what a fumble. Whatever, who cares? I'm already close to the exit. I didn't think I'd play it after the first, but I just got hooks in me, says some. Oh, that's cool. That looked so weird. Like when I entered the level just now, it looked like the arrow trap already had the arrow sticking out of it. I kind of doubt that Hades is going to do that for me. Not because I don't like Hades, but more because there's so much other stuff to play right now. And quite frankly, stuff that I want to play more than more Hades. Oh, cool. That rarely happens to me. I guess there's a first for everything. Oh, there's the turkey. Turkey time. Hey, Jake McGee. Got my second HD win in a row last night, working on that 5 in a row. Nice! 2 is great. 2 is cool. Congratulations. That probably... this is hot garbage. I guess I could get the... I want to get the present? Sure. Whatever. It's a practice run. Yeah, it's a little bit expensive, but sure. Nope. No. How many times in a row do you have to beat HD to have beaten 99 levels in a row? 5 times? It's 20 levels, right? Yeah, so I guess that answers... I guess that... Wow, that means it's going to take me very long to get to 799. 5 times equivalent to Cosmic Ocean. Probably. Maybe? I don't even know if that's true. Cosmic Ocean seems harder. But maybe you can get into a rhythm? I don't know. I've never been there. You all Cosmic Ocean specialists, you tell me. Don't forget you have to beat a normal S2 run before you even get there still. Yeah, it's true. But you have to do that 5 times in HD. Not that that's the hardest thing to do, honestly, right? The bosses are famously trivial. This doesn't look good. Well... Ugh! Wow. That was horrible. Whatever. Practice runs. What am I even trying to do here? I guess I'm holding on to the idea that even with 1 health, I can still pull this off. Which I guess is technically possible, but normally I'd restart, right? Especially given that this isn't a daily. But now I'm thinking, sure, why not? I can do this. Okay, I got good stuff. Yesterday was a bit of pain. Shopkeepers instantly aggroed in like Jungle 1. Ooh, that's terrible. I definitely think on one of my runs last night, I accidentally aggroed the shopkeeper. Luckily, I made it back. I didn't get anything good for it. It was an accident. But I got forgiven. I got forgiven, which always feels pretty nice when you manage to pull that off. So yeah, I'm gonna do both dailies eventually today, but I'll start that at 10:30. Just so that I stick to the plan. But yeah, I just wanted to get a little bit more playtime in today because I want to play a lot more Cyberpunk later this afternoon. And I've been working away at a track that just doesn't want to get recorded. And I have to record it. I keep on doing that 2-bomb throw, and I think it costs me the bomb bag. Yep, always costs me the bomb bag. I only have 1, so yeah, so I'm already doing terrible. Whatever, let's do this. I'm already doing terrible. I only have 1 bomb, and then I also like forfeit 3 other bombs. Yeah, super good. Well done. Well done, me. Come here. Okay. Who needs bombs? I don't know. That maybe it's a holdover for me from Spelunky HD. I'm just so used to having them, right? I guess I just feel more confident when I have them. Oh wait, can I just... No, it's not gonna work. I was like, oh, I'll be able to ride it back up. No, I won't. In fact, now I have to be careful. Wait, I have the gloves, but. This is dangerous, right? Let's see. There, that worked. That worked just fine. How are you liking Cyberpunk? It looks great. The visuals are stunned. Like, I'm playing it on an RTX 2080 Ti, which, you know, it's running at 50 frames or so on average at 1440p with all the graphics options turned on. I'll admit, like, it's more of a graphics nerdery thing for me. I also like the theme in general. Like, I do like Cyberpunk as a theme. I played a bunch of Netrunner a couple years ago. 6 years ago, I think. A couple of years ago. Jesus. I'm on a practice run. I don't want to go in there. It's boring. Hey, Ix. Oh, poor cat. So yeah, I'm liking it. It's interesting. It's like CD Projekt. I was talking to friends about this yesterday. CD Projekt Red does not strike me as a team up to now that actually was good at or cared about game feel. I think The Witcher famously feels terrible. It's like not fun to control. The camera controls are terrible. They patched it so many times and they still haven't managed to get it to feel good. I mean, it was impossible to play in the beginning for me. I was like, nope. Like, I bounced off of the that's not gonna happen. Sorry, bud. I bounced off of the game really hard in the beginning because it was uncontrollable. And then I went back later when they patched it. Colin says I have very fond memories of the Cyberpunk pen and paper. Well, it's based off of that, right? But I never played the RPG. I mean, I'm not a big... I'm going to be perfectly honest here. You know, for someone who likes games as much as I do, I'm not a big RPG fan. Like pen and paper RPG. It's not a thing that I grew up with in Germany. Germans like rules. Shocker. So we really didn't. I had like a starter kit, and we really, as a teenager, like in Germany, I had no idea what to make of it, because we were playing like decent board games at the time. Any fun bugs? Not fun bugs, honestly. I had a bug where it was rendering palm trees as if they were unoccluded all the time, and all I had to do was download the latest driver, and that went away. Other than that, I've had nothing. Sometimes assets don't load fast enough. And then sometimes in the animate, what it will do is sometimes it just straight up won't play an animate. That was bad. Sorry. It straight up won't play an animation, right? It's straight up like a character will be in a car with you talking, and their lips won't move. And you're like, what the hell? And then like 2 seconds later, their lips will start moving, right? So it does some pretty interesting trade-offs with respect to, wow, the hierarchy in which it loads stuff in. And I then realized that I was stupid and I didn't install it on my SD. I didn't install it on my solid state drive. I installed it on my hard drive, and I was like, okay, I need to probably deinstall it again. I think there's a way to move it over. The console versions look like a real mess. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that the console versions, especially the old console versions, are a hot mess. Which explains why they never released any footage of it, right? Oh god, I'm not taking that. That's just gonna kill me. Yeah, I had the embarrassment of riches problem, basically, right? I was like, oh, where am I gonna play this on? Cool, dude. I'm gonna play it on my PS5, Xbox Series X, or PC. Like I was lucky enough, thanks to Nick, to get my hands on all the consoles. But then it turns out that just straight up playing it on my PC, right? Because why not? But no, Tobias, I haven't even started the dailies yet. I'm going to do the dailies after 10:30, because that's normally when I start the stream on Friday. So I'm just going to do some practice runs, maybe a bit of Hades. Whoa! Jesus Christ. Maybe a Hades run? I don't know. Let's do a, stream a bit. Stream a bit, and then take a break. Take a break from streaming for a bit. Ix says I got to play a preview of the PC multiplayer for S2. It's already really good, even before the public beta opens in a few days. Nice. Oh, this is cool. I guess maybe I wanted the compass. I think I wanted the compass. Oh well. That worked. That worked. I think if I could run, I could actually get the ghost jar at the top and still get the compass. Right, I think that's totally doable. And it's a practice run, so why not practice that? I think that's a thing I can pull off. Let's see. It's gonna cause me to run. It's gonna cost a lot of ropes because I don't have the gloves, right? So there's the jar. Okay, so I break the jar, get the money, buy this, and then boot it, and hope that this is not that they don't transform. I mean, they're going to transform by the time I get there, right? But I think I can do. Oh yeah, easy. Oh, there's a hover pack, but I really don't care, right? Oh yeah, let's talk about our guests next week. So, ooh, nice. So we have Cherry Ray joining to talk about Ikenfell, or Ikenfell. I'm actually not sure how it's pronounced. Are you gonna? No, you're not. Okay, good. Yeah, I knew Khan, you'd appreciate that. Chevy's a lovely. First way you said Ikenfell. Okay, got it. Mutazione EP2. Yeah, that's out today. I don't know if it's already out. Oh, Ikenfell. Okay, Ikenfell. No, the other way. I thought I said Ikenfell first. Ikenfell. Okay. So that's going to be out. Sorry. Mutazione episode 2 is going to be out today or later or something. They made the split ghost that great ghost moves slower. Good. That's nice. And I started playing it. I'm like 2 hours in, and it's fun. It's like, it's weird because I've been kind of longing for like a Super Mario RPG or Super Mario Superstar Saga style game, and this feels like that to me. But yeah, I'm not super far into it yet. I'm like under 2 hours. And Zach told me it's like 20, maybe. So between that and Cyberpunk, I'm gonna have a lot of games to play this next week, which is why I'm very happy that I will be taking a break from streaming. But whatever, for whoever is there now, this is a good time as any. Colin, who's currently joining us for the stream, is going to be streaming in my place for Monday to Thursday next week, which he graciously offered, and I thought was a lovely idea after John mentioned multiple times that it would be cool if I took a break. Cool for me. Cool for me if I took a break, which I agree to. I think that's true. I think I could use a little break. The real Colin Northway, blue hat guy. Yep, real blue hat guy. Real blue hat guy right above and below you in the chat, Ix. So Colin's going to be streaming next week, Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific, I assume. Or at his leisure. But I will not be streaming. I will not be streaming. Instead, you'll be able to join Colin here. And of course, we'll announce that on our various social media platforms, probably on Saturday. Oh, I got that. And then I'll come back Friday to sign off for holiday week, and then we'll probably just take a week-long break, unless Colin loved it so much that he wants to keep going. But the Christmas week, I'm just taking off, right? Because Christmas Day is the Friday. It would be like the regular Friday stream, and I'm definitely not doing that. We gotta get dual dailies, Colin. That's all for Colin to decide. Colin decides on the content. Oh wow, I guess a magma man dove in there and wreaked some havoc. So let's take that. Buy that. I have enough health. I don't own a PS4. Oh, right. So you can't do that, right? I'm falling behind with my Eggplant Podcast video games. Just finished with all the 10-minute games, 10 MG games. Playing 1 hour into Hades. Haven't touched Sheeran, and now Iconfell. I haven't touched Sheeran yet either. But Sheeran is also going to be a future Into the Depths, I think. So I think you can hold off on that for now if you want to do that together with everyone else. I mean, I know we have a channel and a lot of people are playing it, but I won't get around. Oh, cool. That's what you want to hear. I can talk a little bit about Synths. That'll be fun. I can rag on academia. I have a whole rant there. Oh, wow. Well, maybe I'll still listen in on that. Oh, God. Are you kidding me? Look at these idiots. Well, they're smart. They cornered me. Ay. Let's get out of here. Let's wait over here. Ay, I don't want to deal with those folks either. Well, although it wouldn't hurt to get that cape, right? You. I mean, I can rant about academia too, but not so much about teaching, right? There's a difference for me between academia and actually education. Like, the politics are not great at times, but in general, I still think academia is a net positive, obviously. Sure, that was going to happen. I'm just going to keep going here unless someone would like me to switch to Hades, but if no one actually requests that, then I'll just keep going with Spelunky 2. until 10:30, and then I'll do the daily. Whoa! How'd you just wake up that fast? Oh, wait. Yeah, the annoying thing about the lava is how coin flippy it feels. But I could have also waited, so yeah, you know. Not enough bombs. I'm currently trying to yeah, I had enough bombs to bomb my way down. I just didn't want to. I'm truly trying to convince a few econ PhD students in their final couple of months to choose government over academia. Well, they still have their PhD-ics, right? I'm not saying that... Oh boy, I thought I did the jump. I thought I jumped at the right time there. I did not. Like, they still... I'm not saying people should get academic positions. I'm just saying that academia on a whole, education... Ah, shit. Well, not a bad thing, right? If we had more education, maybe this country wouldn't be in as dire straits as it is. People actually understood science. That would be cool. Oh, there's a nice... Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, going back up. Guess I could have seen that if I had looked at all. A lot of resources here right now. A lot of resources. But hey, sure. Can you ever outweight the fire monster spawns? I don't think so. Where are the wages higher in that equation? That's interesting. Ix hasn't replied to that yet. I'm gonna say government. I'm gonna say, although I'm not sure actually about that, but who knows? But Ix can probably say something. Pretty comparable total pay for the PhDs we target, usually out of the top 25. Academia has us beat on the higher end for this group, the hourly wage. More likely to work only 40 hours instead of grind away for tenure. Well, it depends on which department you're in and what you mean by the tenure grind, right? Like, I'm not going to defend the tenure... Jesus Christ. I'm not going to defend tenure, right? I actually, even though I have it now, I kind of think it needs to go away. Because it's become an incentive structure for jobs that otherwise would just go to the industry, right? And it's not serving its original purpose. This happens with every... Whatever. I feel a rant coming on. I'm going to shut up. Right? Everything... Jesus, I wish I could suppress rants. Someone give me that power. The power to suppress rants. Everything outlives its intended cause. Like what it was intended for, right? And then all you have in the end is something that gets gamed, which is extremely annoying and unfortunate, and I hate it. Didn't finish the thought. Hourly wage is going to be higher. Okay. I work at a governmental university, worst of both worlds. Not an academic though. I mean, Tobias, in Germany, most universities are private or public universities, right? Like there are, relatively speaking, fewer. Many, like in the U.S., there are a lot of for-profit universities. Yes, let the rant flow. I can't do any consulting work, and that's a big way economists can supplement income. I guess that's in your contract because you're a government worker, right? But I'm pretty comfy. Nice. I want my cats to grow up knowing their dad. At least the Czech Republic still has free education, as does Germany, right? And a lot of other more developed nations. Not to encourage ranting, but as someone who's never been in academia, what's the intended purpose of tenure? Ryan, the intended purpose is normally that you're supposed to be able to speak your mind and not be politically cut off, right? So an academic is supposed to be a public intellectual, and you're supposed to be able to say contentious things that won't immediately get you fired or that can't get you fired, right? So you're supposed to have protection from that up to a certain degree, right? That's the original idea of tenure. It's not, oh, this job doesn't pay as well, right? And that's why we're going to give you job security, right? That's not the purpose. Oh, wow. I've never thought of that aspect of it at all. Yeah. No, but that's not what it's used for in computer science, let me tell you, right? In computer science now, it's like a carrot that they dangle in front of you because they know that they can't actually pay competitive salaries. For whether that's, which is a contentious issue in and of itself. Right. Salaries in the tech industry have gone off the rails, right? I know it's all capitalism and supply and demand and yada, yada, yada. I think we're going to steal from this dude. Pretty sure this is theft. Pretty sure this has theft written all over it, right? Because I think I can make a run for it here. Now it's starting to feel like GTA 5, so I'm going to plan this heist, right? Is this a good runway for my heist? I think it is. I think I got this. Clear the way, clear the way. Wait, can I do this if I do this? Yeah, of course. Now it's starting to sound like a heist movie. This is amazing, by the way. This feels fantastic. Oh no, collateral damage. Oh no. Where is the door? Oh, it must be on the other side, I guess. Let's get the key. Man, Eirik, your music is fantastic. I love this. This is such a groovy drum. Am I in a giant level? Did I not see your voice echoes in here in the beginning? I guess I didn't. What a weird level to have as your... Uh-oh. Okay, that sucks. That sucks. This sucks. Can I throw this like this? I can. Ah, it still was gonna hit me. Of course, wall bounces. Don't forget wall bounces. Man, I want to get forgiven so bad for this. I want to get away with this. This is the kind of theft I want to get away with. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat at all. I will fix that right after this episode. Okay, there's the door, finally. A chill out. Oh my god, this level is too... Okay, frick. Okay, Okay, this sucks. Now, this went from cool to very much not cool, and I'm probably going to die now. Especially if I am still trying to get the... Yep, this is not... There's no way. There's just no way, right? 19 bombs. I guess I technically don't need the eye. Okay, so let's forget this. Because I'm going to die to... Oh, God, get out of here! There we go. Okay, you ran past the key. Okay. Let's see. Main actors are trying to feed some kind of mechanical lockpick device. There's a whole other conversation going on here with Rocklight and Colin about a paper on lockpicking, I think. Rocklight says, although because universities are free, one of most infamous tactics in my city is that the CS faculty just accepts anyone, gets the money for XY students, and then kicks them out based on percentile in the first semesters. Okay, so I do have something to say about that. So in Germany, right, you get accepted into the degree you want based on what's called the Numerus Clausus. And it's basically just saying, here's your GPA for your high school. They just look at the list of how many slots there are, and they allow anyone in who can get to it based on their ranking in that list. So it doesn't check for your qualifications. And then you get kicked out in the first 2 semesters, not based on percentile, based on your skill. And it's hard, right? The first 4 semesters are really hard, and a lot of people fail out of it. It's not a percentile thing. I would be very clear about this. It's not a percentile thing. It's like if you can hack it, you stay in, and if you don't, you don't, right? So I don't know if that's a tactic. I always thought that was fine because everyone gets to go in and check it out, right? But you need to understand that if you're not good at it, they're going to filter you out really fast, right? It's not because they don't have to pander to the students and to like the for-profit, like we're going to teach you a thing whether you like it or not, which I hate, right? That people can like basically pay for college and then get a good degree after 4 years if they're wildly unqualified. I got a shout out on the front page of Bandcamp today. I saw that. Yeah, there's a best of video game music 2020. I gotta buy his album on Bandcamp and Andy's stuff. Thank you. What a heist. How are runs? Hey Xanagir, I'm still practicing. I'm gonna start the dailies at 10:30. They're okay. Matt Lacker, hey, the other end of the spectrum is U.S. schools where you basically get a degree regardless of what you do. That's what I was just saying, right? Unis here accept both on your grades, average, and testing, says Rocklight. Yeah. In Germany, the only thing that you have to test in for, at least last I looked, was to be a medical doctor, right? The medical profession you actually had to do a test for because of the fact that they have such a high enrollment, or at least they used to have such a high enrollment that the only way they could do it was on like a national level testing, because it's by far the most popular thing people want to study. Oh boy, that doesn't look good. But yeah, I studied civil engineering and architecture was extremely hard to get into because everyone wants to study architecture. For some reason in Germany also everyone wants to be an architect. Because I think the most prestigious jobs in Germany are architecture, medicine, and something else. Law, maybe? Oh, sorry, bud. I didn't want to die to that. I'm at 1 health. I guess I try for this? Sure. Almost made it. Almost made it in. Okay, fine. Maybe being on the back of that turkey wasn't the best way to try to get into there. Oh boy. Nope. Miserable. Hey John, I didn't do the daily yet. I'm waiting for everyone else. Because I started early today. Hey bro Quint. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Jeremy, hi Jeremy, we're gonna ignore that amazing arrow dodge. Unfortunately, I didn't win the game. Unfortunately, I messed up after all, so sorry for messing up a night. Jesus. Come on, arrow traps. Too many arrow traps. Well, at least it's offsetting it with some good loot. Okay. Rocklight says, so if your average in, for example, 4 select subjects is under A-, you can get in automatically. Got it. Yeah, they definitely have a thing like that in Germany too, right? They have that too. Like if you have a certain average, you just get in. But after that, they cull you based on... So if like everyone had like a 1.5, again, that's... I understand what you mean by 1.5. In the US, it's flipped. I know that 1 is the best grade in Germany and most of Europe. 1.5 is still fantastic, like an A-, right? So say if everyone had an 1.5 and then someone had 2.3, they wouldn't get in if they had cut off after the 1.5s. For your information, I'm in Brno, where like 1/4 of all people are students. That sounds pretty lovely, actually. I used to live in Darmstadt, Germany, where probably I think 1/4 of all people were students. Unfortunately, it's a technical university, so in terms of gender diversity, it was kind of a nightmare, honestly. I kind of hated it for that. I'm going to be honest, I forgot you were going to start earlier today. I know, John. That's why I'm not doing the daily yet, right? It's a university IT city. You saw with a company that had a big office there. I think the university system where you are in Germany is not super different, right? Is my impression. Oh, don't want to deal with. Wow, Jesus, is the end of the term now? It is. It is. It has been for a while. Normally it ends around now, but it actually ended 2 weeks ago because the university decided that people shouldn't come back after Thanksgiving, not even thinking about the fact that no one would be leaving for Thanksgiving, which of course turns out they were right about, right? Because everyone left for Thanksgiving, and now we're in the worst phase of the pandemic we've been in the entirety of the pandemic. Right. But yeah, I'm technically on a break. Haven't actually started taking a break yet. Man, you. But for those of you who missed it, I will be taking a break. I will be taking a break. And Colin will be taking over the Monday to Thursday stream for me next week. And then I'll be back on Friday. Yeah. It's all you, John. You've caused me to think about it. Yeah, so next Monday to Thursday, Colin's taking over the stream. Doing whatever Colin wants to do, honestly. And then I'll be back Friday, and then we'll probably just take a week off. Well, there's another theft right there, right? This is not the daily, so this is for sure going to be a theft. Thanks, Bro Quaint. I will enjoy my break. Like today, I got a little bit of a preview. I sat down this morning and made coffee and read a book called Patch and Tweak with Moog. That I've been meaning to read for a while. Yeah, sorry, I need all your bombs. Sorry, buddy. man. Getting chipped. Getting chipped. Get out of here. Hey, Ben. Hey, Jeff. Spoiler, it will be playing Spelunky too. Congratulations on the Finji publishing news. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. That's cool. Hades, baby. I don't know, Ix, you want me to play Hades? Or do you want Colin to play Hades? Maybe you'll finally get that Hunden win. Oh my god. I think Colin's probably killed Hunden 50 times. Jeremy says our daughter's outside having her school class in our car because it's too cold outside. Yuck. Woof. Come on. Come up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey. Welcome. Welcome to the show. You. There. That's what I have to say about that. But yeah, I'm going to be taking a much needed break to get some reading and music making in and time with the family. Adam and Becca are the best. I fully agree. Here's a stupid piece of trivia. Somewhere on my hard drive, there are 50,000 words of a book that probably will never see the light of day that Adam and I started writing together 10 years ago. Which was called Minimalist Game Design. And then over time we just realized that neither of us have the stamina for this. And that writing books is much, much harder than I ever assumed it would be. And that my thoughts were entirely unfinished on styles and things I thought were important for design. Oh, get out of here! Was it a manifesto? It was definitely not a manifesto. It was 100% not a manifesto. It literally started on the line, this is meant to be descriptive of a method and not prescriptive as the method. So it's very much not a manifesto. John, if you're interested, there's a paper that Adam and I co-authored called Towards Minimalist Game Design that I think Richard Lamarchand uses in his classes as well. And that basically outlines what we were thinking. So we should just, and also to be clear, my good friend Steve Swink saved my ass from going down the path of doing that because he just regretted having written Game Feel as a book. He says that could have just stayed the 2 blog posts. Rutgers CS, yeah, John, I was at Rutgers for 4 years. That was my first academic position. That's when I moved to the U.S. in 2008 from Berlin. I got my PhD in Berlin in 2007, and then I was at Rutgers for 4 years. And then I switched to NYU because they had a more active games program. But what I should have done is stayed at Rutgers and gotten tenure. So, live and learn. Oh, Sam. Do you ever think about making a new game? Yeah, I think about it every now and then. But I don't think I have it in me. I'll be perfectly honest. Don't think I have it in me. And here's why. I've done it. I've done it before. I know how hard it is. And I do not require it for my sustenance. Right? If I wanted to do it for fun, sure. But I find that it's so much work that I'm not sure that I want to ever be doing that again in the way that I did last time. Because it was, whoa. Oh my god. Did I just mess up my opportunity to win this? Well, the gun's gone, that's for sure. The gun's somewhere in that lava pile. See, if I didn't have a day job, then this would be a bigger deal. But my good friend Eddie, who I made Osmos with, he knows me better than most people, and he knows just how bad I would be with all the day-to-day that making games requires. I'm not very good at like administration. I'm a teacher and an educator and a thinker. That doesn't mean I can't do it. It's just not a thing I like doing, and as a result, I'm not particularly good at it. There are things I'm much better at that when asked to do, I do a better job at, and that's a better use of my time. And I'm pretty German that way. Like I don't like wasting my time. Some people might think, well, why are you streaming for an hour and a half a day? It's because I would do this anyway. I just asked a question and I'm gonna answer it myself. I like doing this anyway, and I like the community, and it gives me good vibes. That's why I do it. So it's a very good use of my time. Xanagir would tell you to get that gun in the lava. Yeah, Xanagir would tell me a lot of things, John. Sam says, I hate doing the biz dev part of game dev. Yeah, I was bad at it. We got, like, if we hadn't made Osmos in a time when the going was very good and the good games were sparse, I doubt that Osmos would have ever had the success that it did, despite being I think a good game. Oh yeah, Xanagir, I hope you're doing fine. Root canal, ugh. Are you on like some pretty strong pain medication right now? Where am I? 124. Okay, let's look at the clock. Ibuprofen. That's not a strong painkiller. Let's wait till the 2-minute mark. Get out of here. Get out of here. Do not jump up here. Painkillers don't do much for teeth pain. Like no painkiller? I think there's going to be a painkiller or two on the market that will do just fine for all your pain. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, let's worry about that later. No, I used to take ibuprofen like candy when I threw out my back 15 years ago. 14 years ago. 2006. 2006 I threw out my back terribly and had like back pain, pretty much chronic back pain for I'd say a good 3 years. And that was not great on my stomach. That was my, whoa! That's my memory of that. So I didn't free Van Horsing, so let's... Ah! Messed it up? Wow. I can't believe that still worked. Sometimes I get stuck up there, right? Can't believe that still worked. Yeah, pro strats. Pro strats badly fumbled. Sort it. Okay. I think my ideal place is somewhere like JW where I can collaborate with people and easily pitch stuff. Yeah, I think, yeah, and if you have like a good, if you have a good stock of savings, then you can do that, right? Or a day job, right? Or a day job. Which, that's the version I went for. And I think it's the optimal version for me, right? Sure, why not? Well, let's dig this first. So here's the thing. I have a couple of colleagues who are better at the actual production of games, and they teach production. And they occasionally ask me for ideas, right? And they're more than willing to basically take what I think and like make that reality. And so who knows? Maybe in the future there'll be a collaboration in store again. Ugh. But me on my own, like the only thing I could see happening is that I'm teaching a workshop in the spring, and it involves me having to learn how to use Unity much more than I know how to use Unity. And so if I start realizing that I can make quick little one-offs with Unity, I might just start making small games and putting them up on itch. Because that's what I'm doing in Bandcamp right now, and that is my source of the most creative pleasure that I have. Right? It doesn't have to make, it's not making money, obviously. Like, it's very kind when some of you decide to pitch in and I actually buy my music, because it makes me feel like, uh-oh. Well, bye-bye, Arrow. It makes me feel like it's a thing I'm doing professionally, which is why I'm trying. Hey, nealon.itch.io. Does that exist? Because I do have it. I have an itch account. Jeremy says, I think anyone making games is absolutely insane. Chances are you're going to be stressed and broke and have so much respect for those who do make games. Right. It's a, Jeremy, I think it's more of a, you need to know what your bottom line is, right? Betting the house on it and then gambling high is a bad idea for anything, right? Like knowing that it might fail and having contingency is how to do that. Flambeer 2.0. Those days are gone. Indie is different now. And it will change again and again and again and again and again. Those are cycles, right? Kevin says, I was a freelance developer for 3 years and was the most stressful but most rewarding. Best time of growth in my career. I imagine indie game would be similar. Yeah, if you can actually make it work financially, right? So I was also a developer for like enterprise Java Beans and backend and front end stuff for Red Bull for 3 years. And it was paid very well, right? But I was freelance, but I was still paid very well. And it's when my largest gradient of learning how to code. But it was secure money, right? Learning Unity is such a pain. Yeah, Unity, sorry, I've said this multiple times. Every time I touch it, it makes me want to throw up in my mouth, right? CMYYK. Hello, I'm new here. Hey, CMYYK. I find you interesting, so I think I'm going to be sticking around. You are more than welcome to stick around. They're full of rants, full of personal stories, and other nonsense. I hope you enjoy yourself. You can also go to eggplant.show to see what this is actually all about. Because it's not just me, it's me and 3 very good friends who actually run a podcast about this stuff. No, I didn't. That's not what I wanted. I can probably still do this, right? Yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah, if I was Nick now, CMYYK, I would be able to give you the whole spiel on we're 4 game developers speaking to candidly to other game developers about the creation and creative process of making games on a podcast, which is what we do normally. The stream is just like a little added thing. Ah! Oh boy. There's an altar. There's an altar. What am I doing here? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Ah! Are you Nick now? I'm trying. Sometimes I try. You gotta get turkey life. That's funny. Learning Unity was like learning Vim for me, says Kevin. I hate Vim, Kevin. I hate Vim. I hate it. I'm an Emacs user. I hate Vim. I cannot wrap my head around the fact that you would use 4 neighboring keys for up, down, left, right. That's like, by all design considerations, the worst possible mapping. Right? I literally use it in class as an example of a bad mapping. But yeah, you can learn it. As you can learn, you can force your brain to learn anything. It's just not very natural. I'm not saying Emacs is that much better, to be clear, but I just got into Emacs and I'm pretty decent at using Emacs. But that said, I don't even use Emacs much anymore, right? I use what's that editor everyone loves that I have but have never paid for, and I probably should at some point. No, not VS Code. Sublime Text. I use Sublime Text for almost everything. That said, I don't code a whole lot anymore. Oh, wow. More hidden bats. I love the Andy hot takes. Andy, you're canceled. What? Because of Vim? Because I think Vim is like a bad UI? I don't think Vim being a Emacs. Again, I don't think Emacs is a good UI. It was just at the time it was like those were the 2 available, and here's why I got into Emacs. This is theft, right? This is straight up theft. Ah, I wanted the gun. I didn't get the gun. Okay. Well, guess what? If I can make it work, we're going jungle. Going jungle. Ugh. I totally could have grabbed the gun there too. It was very easy to do. I totally messed that up. Okay, that triggered. Ah. Okay, fine. Cooking turkeys, cooking turkeys. Time to cook some turkeys. Sublime Text. Sublime Text is great. It's a really nice text editor. Next up, let's hear Andy rant on how much he hates tabs and source files. Oh, no, Jeremy. I don't care. I don't care about tabs or the tabs spaces debate. Not interested. Not interested. Big migration from VS Studio to Rider. I've never heard of Rider. Hey, Wallace, I got invited to Madame Tusk's. That's cool. I was there the first time this week, I think. When do you go Jungle and when you go Volca? Yeah, Wallace already said it. Jetpack is the decider, right? Pretty much. Xana, have you started Cyberpunk? I have. I'm like 3 hours in. I think I'm going to wait till I get a 3070. What do you have right now, Xanagear? I have a 2080 and it's ace. If you have anything lower than a 2080, I'd wait, right? Say it ain't so. Also, a very good song by Weezer. I'm waiting for the Series X patch. So Wallace, I heard that you can actually, that even without the patch, it runs pretty solid on a Series X. Like if you have a Series X, I just also have a 2080 Ti here, so that's why I'm doing tabs versus spaces. That is the correct answer. Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? 1070. Yeah, Xanagear, maybe hold off, right? Maybe hold off unless you have a next-gen console and want to play it like that. But yeah, you're probably better off waiting until you have a 3070. Jesus Christ, what am I doing here? You know, as far as Weezer songs in your head go, I think Say It Ain't So isn't all that bad. Whoa! Shoulda ran. Shoulda ran. 10:14. I got another 15 minutes. That's at least 5 more practice runs at my current death rate. Yeah, Say It Ain't So is... I mean, the Blue Album is fantastic. Irrespective of Rivers being a total douchebag, right? Like, it's one of those things again where I can, you know, I said this the other day when Jeremy asked me about my takes on Nick's takes with respect to CD Projekt Red. Rivers Cuomo is a dickhead, right? Like, he's an entitled piece of shit, right? Who thinks that he's better than others, which is a real douchey move, right? Like, if you look up douchebag in the encyclopedia, it's like person who thinks he's better than others, right? And a million other things. But Blue Album is fantastic. It is fantastic. Rivers is just not strong enough a character to understand that that doesn't like knight you, right? I could play it on PS5. Yeah, I mean, you could, right? Beverly Hills is playing in my head most days anyway. Yeah, later Weezer is harder for me to listen to, honestly, because it tries to harken back to old days. And then at some point, I also made the mistake of listening to the Rivers Cuomo Song Exploder, and it's all formulaic, right? He literally has a spreadsheet, right? He makes songs by spreadsheet. So it's just become a factory. Oh, what happened with Rivers? Nothing happened. He's just always been a weird, like, feels like he's a dude with a god complex, right? He's a weird god complex guy. What do you think of their cover album? I listened to the first 2 songs and then turned it off so I didn't ruin my day. The last album I listened to and I liked a lot actually was Everything Will Be All Right in the End or something, whatever that one. Because that tried to be like a F you all, I can still do this if I want to, but I don't want to. So it was a flex. It was a weird flex, but it had good songs on it. Shadow Complex is amazing. We're going to whether Orson Scott Card does. True, that is true. I also think that Ender's Game is amazing. Irrespective of what he does, I don't have a strong desire these days to engage with more Orson Scott Card, to be honest. J.K. Rowling or J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter. Yeah, J.K. Rowling is an unbelievable person, right? Unbelievable. What's Dan Simmons' thing? Because I do like Hyperion a lot, right? But what's Dan Simmons' thing? What's his damage? Oh, come on. Wow, a lot of turkeys. Guess we're doing a turkey cookout. Turkey cookout. Hyper rational to the conservative extreme, if I recall correctly. Yeah, not too shocked, right? What's his name who wrote, what's that series? The series where time slows down and they're in zones of thought. Blanking on the name right now. That person. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't kill me, bro. Let me out. Leave me off the hook. Let me off the hook, dude. No, 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 no! I'm gonna get death juggled. Yep, I'm gonna death juggle. Anyway, that person is the person who wrote the original singularity thought, right? I'm blanking on his name right now. Former Werner Vinge, right? Former math professor Werner Vinge, who wrote the singularity paper, which is an amazing thing that you should read if you've never read it, just because how it's written. It's like basically saying the human time will be over, the machines will take over, and the human time will be, or humans will be ended. Have you read The Three Body Problem? Not yet. Not yet. I'm thinking of it. I think the singularity is written by people who think the singularity is happening anytime soon are not very smart. I already thought that about what's his name, the dude who invented transcription of text to characters. Man, I'm blanking on everyone's name right now. Right, another one of these singularity people who wants to freeze his brain. It's an interesting thought experiment to think about the singularity, but man, if you know anything about AI or computers, right, then like it takes a very big leap of faith to think that they would be capable of anything even remotely like that. The thing that people should be scared about is humans, not machines, right? It's not when this quote unquote Ray Kurzweil, that's what I meant exactly. When the singularity comes, it won't be because of machines, it will be because of humans. And you could argue that a lot of state forms already embrace the singularity, right? Because they have egregious laws in place that they then game, which is basically what a hyper-intelligent AI would do, right? Just put laws into place that give it all-consuming power, and then just become a dictator, right? How did I miss the key here? How did I miss the key here? I missed the key. Let's see, what else did I miss here? Rowling, Simmons, and Card are pretty bad, but Neon hates Vim. Well, and I have a good argument, I think, right? It's a very unnatural mapping of the arrow keys, right? Again, why you would put those on 4 keys is only a thing that a horrible person would do, right? Or a person who thinks that touch typing is the be-all, end-all, right? Which is clearly not the case, right? Like, we're just stuck with that arrangement on a keyboard because that's what we started with, and now everyone learned it, and you can't unlearn it, even though it's just bad. Right? Is that the reason I never learned it? No, I never learned it because I'm lazy. Right? Those were the arrow keys that Joy developed. History, man. Yeah, and I still don't agree with it. I knew that, and I still don't agree with it. Uh-oh. Well, I'm there, and that's what I get for not agreeing with it. And also, to be clear, I'm not arguing against historical context. It's clearly interesting to know the historical context. I'm just saying history needs to be dismantled on a pretty regular basis. Otherwise, we live with broken-ass systems that are living well past the time they were useful for. Well past that. But you know, you can't, because the economy doesn't allow it, right? The economy requires things to be static, right? which is why we're stuck with garbage tools in the industry, right? That could be better, but you can't do that because there's huge material stakes, right? My wife liked that lazy comment. I don't know how to touch type, and she gives me crack for my strange typing technique. Yeah, it's, again, with the wasting time thing, right? Yes, I understand the argument that I could be typing faster and that would save me time, and that obviously it would be useful if I just learned it, right? It's a similar argument that people use, including myself, when you're like not automating a thing that you know you're going to be doing a million times that is entirely automatable, right? But I don't write that much, right? It's never been worth it for me. Like, I was never planning on a career as a full-time coder. I always knew that eventually I'd become a designer or a professor or something like that, right? So I can type just fine for the things I need to do. If I needed to code every day, all day, well, first of all, I'd probably strangle myself if I had to do that. And then I'd learn it, right? But I never needed to because that was never what I did for a living. Okay, let's go get the key. By the way, please take most of the things I say with a grain of salt. These are off the top of my head thoughts, right? In some cases, I've actually given a lot of thought. In many cases, I have not. But I do pride myself slightly on my ability to have a thought that is not entirely incoherent, relatively quick, and I trust my gut a lot. Sometimes to a fault, but I think for the most part, it's served me relatively well. Let's see. But didn't Fukuyama say history is over? Sure. Nope, I'm taking it as you hate my job and therefore hate me. Come for the Spelunky, stay for the hot takes. Well, you were eventually going to get it, right? You were eventually going to get them. Oh, nice. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Can we get some Excel talk? Some I feel at home. What? What? I don't know what you mean, Wallace. You want me to rant about how shitty Excel is? Because if you do... Get some... I'll wait. So I feel... You're gonna... This is gonna be a good one. Maybe unsurprisingly so. I think you should all start like taking bets in the chat about what my opinion on something is going to be. That's what Frank Lance used to do, and I always thought it was hilarious. I like Excel a lot. I use Excel quite a bit, and for the most part, I like it. Believe it or not. Opinion on latex. What do y'all think? So every time this happens now, I'm gonna first ask, let's see what people think. What do you think I think about latex? Take not, that wasn't hot at all, you can do better, Andy. I don't know which one you mean. I don't know which take you mean. He's not a fan. Okay, John Axons thinks too pretentious. Okay. Let's keep going. Latex is too old. Pretentious. Okay. So for the most part here, I'm hearing that y'all think that I am con on latex. How do you feel about the scroll lock key? I never use it. Hey, Digital Iliad. Well, I'll wait I'll wait another minute before I give you my verdict on latex. I have a very easy way to do it, too. Some long-winded paragraph on how it's pronounced. I couldn't care less about how it's pronounced. I could care about my life total here, which is not doing too well. LaTeX. Yeah, I just say LaTeX these days. I don't care enough about it. Knut is personally wounded by your outlook. I haven't said anything. I haven't said anything yet, unless you're talking about the pronunciation. I almost exclusively use LaTeX. I hate Word. I do all my syllabi and everything in LaTeX. I've written all my papers in LaTeX, my thesis in LaTeX. I think it's fantastic. It looks good. It takes a lot of work in terms of typesetting off my hands. Yeah, it has issues, but for the most part, I think it's fantastic. I love it. I love it. And I love Don Knuth. And I love the art of computer programming. That's how I learned how to code. That's how I learned the basics of computer science theory. I have so many citation files that anything I want to cite that was ever relevant to my own work was trivially easy to find. We're not talking about rubber garments, no. We're talking about a typesetting program that now is just Overleaf, right? Overleaf is just basically an online browser-based LaTeX editor that doesn't require that you install all the package management was always a pain in the ass. But you don't have to do that anymore because there's a thing for it that works wonderfully well. Wow, nice. I do like, let's see. Let's do this and then whip you down. Door's over there. 9 bombs. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, there goes a health. What's your opinion on the Logic DAW? I haven't used Logic a whole lot. I've only used Ableton in the last 10 years. I think I have Logic Pro because it came with my MacBook, but I've never installed it. Lost my free student access to Office, so I'm stuck with Google Platform, which is not bad. Like, honestly, I prefer Google Docs and Sheets to standalone Word and Excel. How do you feel about Markdown? I mean, it's fine, right? It's not the most efficient in terms of space, but I think it's fine. Figuring out LaTeX citations was a wild ride. Yeah, all right. Do you write your LaTeX in Emacs? I do not. I use it on Overleaf in a browser tab. Rocklight, I'm starting to sound like a Linux guy. I mean, you are if you use a Mac, sort of, right? Well, that's going to cause a fight. So given that this is the last practice run of the day, I'm just going to say I'm going to sack you. Oh, I didn't see that. Try not to die to you arrowing me. Instead, sack you after I stomp you again. Ah! Jesus Christ. Sorry, now you're just dead. Come on, man. Just let me sack him. Ah, Jesus. Okay. It is 10:32. Welcome. Welcome and good morning, everyone. Welcome to Breakfast Spelunky for the 11th of November. Let me do that again. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Breakfast Spelunky for the 11th of December, 2020. I'm your host, Andy Neon, and we are going to finally get into the dailies for today. Now she's dreaming. Yeah, I mean, first time you use latex, it's a pain, right? But then you get used to it, and then it takes a lot of otherwise painful jobs off your hands, right? Namely, typesetting. Typesetting is hard. If you want that stuff to look professional, you either have to give it to a professional place or you use latex, right? And latex is like markup, right? It's like you can version control that stuff. You don't have to use any proprietary in-tool, built-in versioning whatnot that sometimes breaks and is annoying. And yeah, so yeah, and maybe Word's better now, but I haven't been caring anymore. I use it when I have to because a lot of people hate latex. Obviously, I'm in an arts department now. No one would touch that with a 10-foot pole. Doors down there. Yeah, let's do that and that. Okay, reminder, I made it to 6-1 last night on the PSN daily, on this very daily. Okay. Paper final V2 edit copy 1 docx. After a few streams, I've learned the exact topics to bring up to begin a 10-minute discussion. Cool. I like it. So Git versus Mercurial. I don't care one way or the other. I still used SVN until recently. Of course, my students have been using Git for years, so... This looks bad. Let's just get out of here. Hey, Docky. I dislike all source control equally. There you go. Finally, Docky's in the house. Now we have the true master of the hot takes. But I do like that take. I do like that take. It's pretty funny. Ah, no. Get out of here. Jesus. I didn't take those hits, right? I mean, source control has definitely saved my ass a lot, but I've never worked in large... Well, that's not true. I worked in a team of 6 at some point, and we just... I mean, that wouldn't have worked without source control. We were all working on the same source files, even though we were using a very clean model view controller architecture. Right? That's where I learned... That was like the thing I mentioned earlier when I was working for Red Bull. That's where I learned like refactoring, refactoring Fridays, all that jazz, and source control, which is why I had been using SVN for my entire career. Worst thing about Git is when you're working with an artist or someone and they need to use source control and they ask, "What's Git?" and then you brace yourself for the coming nightmare. Yup. There's a zine called "Oh Shit Git" that I found was helpful in these cases. Just try to do these 5 things verbatim. So SVN, literally all I ever did was like check out, make sure that I have the newest version, work on it, commit, find conflicts, resolve them, commit again. So it's like, that's all I ever used it for, right? This is getting funny. Docky, I had to use a source control called MKS back in 2002, which would regularly optimize files, i.e. destroy them. FFS get. Oh my God. This is so funny because, as I say, I've only worked with people who knew how to use SVN, but we never used it for complicated stuff, right? Like, you came in the morning, you got the newest version of everything that was there, and then you worked on it. And sometimes you tell people, because we were all in the same room, right? That probably helped. You tell people, oh, by the way, I'm working on this. So you could put a lock on a file so no one else could check it out. But we rarely used that because we could just say it. And that was it. And every now and then, yeah, you had a conflict in a file. And you resolved it. And then you ran the unit tests. Because we did unit tests, right? My first programming job had refactoring Fridays and unit tests. Yeah, SVN was great. I never had a problem with SVN. Not one. I can't remember ever having problems with SVN. Like, the students in our art program require extra attention to learn how to use source control. I get that because it's not their bread and butter. When I have to talk to fourth year undergrad CS students about version control and they don't know what I'm talking about, I'm a little bit bummed out, I'll say. Branching and merging in SVN was the worst. I never branched. That's the thing. We never branched, right? If you have to branch, I get it. Hi, Felix. If you have to branch, yeah, SVN, no, not for you. But we didn't have to. We were working on the main root or trunk or whatever you want to call it, right, at all times. Because we were working on the beating open heart, right? Spelunky HD was made with no version control. Yeah, right. And I'm sure you've heard the horror stories about, like, zipping stuff up and sending it back and forth, right? Want that, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Ah, no, Jesus. Oh no. Okay, now I'm just messing up. That could have gone all kinds of wrong. Pretty sure this is not what I did yesterday. Oh. I did not... That's hilarious. I almost forgot to take the cape. Where is the key for down there? Weird. Source controls for cowards. Making games without source control is commitment to permadeath. Good. That's fine. Digitally, I honestly got the paid version of Unity just for dark mode and version control. Interesting. Dark mode. I don't know what dark mode is. Is this practice? No, this is the real daily. Yeah, I've got the 6.1 on PSN. Can anyone tell me how the hell I missed the key in this level? Is it up there? Is it up there? Do I have to... Let me check this. It is. Okay, let's do this. Maybe not worth all the resources, but and I did it. Well, all the resources. It was one rope. So I only just started using Unity Collaborate, and I guess you have like 3 seats for free or something like that. And it seems to work fine as far as I can tell. But I've only used it for like under a week, so who knows. Well, that's going to require another bomb, right? Because I'm not going to... Yeah, we're going to have to bomb our way over here. Nope, more bombs. That's not a jump I can do. Okay, this will work. Oh, I had the cape. I guess I could have done that. Check for the red skull. Oh, yeah. Source control is 90%, quote, fine as far as I can tell, unquote, and 10% this is fine dog.jpg. Nice. Yeah, Brocane, sorry, I saw your message come in too late. But yeah, I agree. I could have just used the cape. Let's see what's in that back layer. It's a key. Why not? Oh, gee, see that? I knew that was going to happen. I kind of felt it in my bones. Yeah, I think this is going to suck. Yep. So let's just wait till that thing does its final death jump. And then I'm going to trigger you here. I think it will not go into... Yeah, it's going to be fine. Well, it's the daily, so let's do it. Already worth it. Nope. Okay, let's just get it for fun and games. Oh, there's a bomb right there. Oh, yeah, yeah. So I tried to bomb that out, and then... Is that Tun? And then Tun was, like, infinitely mad at me. Like, I forgot that bombing... Yeah, Tun. I forgot that bombing the back layer bombs the front layer, too. Will Tun mind if bombs in the back layer? Yes, yes. That is, sorry, Brocane. I'm still not reading. That's exactly what will happen. Tun will be very annoyed. I think I took a lot of damage from that rock dog right there. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to find... don't take a hit from it. Oh wait, I just heard, oh, perfect. Kapala. Kapala. Thank you, Kapala. Get your blood, I want your blood. Give me your blood. Oh, far away. Flew too far away. Okay. Does that actually give blood if I sack it at that point? I'm not sure it does. I don't know why I'm breaking all these jars. It's just fun to do, I guess. What's going on down there? What's that shop? I think I bought the yeah, I only need the compass from there. No! No, no, no! Get out of here! Yeah, I can't. I had to get out. That would have triggered... I think I didn't trigger the shopkeeper that way, right? Wait, let's harvest some blood here, right? This isn't great. I realized recently that this thing can't float, so let's just throw it down. I think this is a clean... Yeah, it's a clean exit. It's a clean exit. Oh, sorry. Well, sorry. Kinda want your blood, dude. Sorry. Give me your blood. Don't want anything from there. Let's get the rock dog over here just so I don't forget the rock dog later. Oh. I haven't looked at the chat in like a million years. I'll look at it in a second. Sorry. Sure. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I went too high. I went too high. Thanks, bud. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate. I just lost a lot of health there. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick get a drink of coffee break. See what happened in the chat. If you pick up and put down bodies after you whip them, it'll reduce their stun timer. Oh, that's nice to know, Jeremy. Maybe we should have listened to those folk who asked if we want to be famous. I've gotten quicker at banning people. Compass, why? Yeah, it was unfortunate. But yeah, I knew that that would have triggered, right? Noita, that would have triggered the shopkeeper. I was out of town when it happened. That's so good. quick say things. He's not watching. Good. See, I can scroll back. It's Friday. Have a drink. Maybe later. It's too early. It's 10:53. Favorite school of architecture. Interesting. Stuttgart is the first thing that comes to mind for me, because I'm a big fan of Freie Otto. Stuttgart has a thing called Institut für leichte Flächentragwerke, which is the Institute for Light Surface Structures. And they did a bunch of really cool stuff. So many cool structures. So yeah, I'd probably go with Stuttgart. That's where I wanted to go. I just, there was the numerus clausus for architecture, and I had to go in sideways into architecture from civil engineering. Joe Fro, hey, how's the run going? It's going good, going decent, right? I think if I can pull this off, which let's see if I can. Let's drop this. I have 8 bombs. So let's see how much I've learned. Let's see how much I've learned about this, because I think I can now relatively reliably, I say this and watch me die, right? Watch me die here. I can relatively reliably pull this off. So I've learned that I have to do it over here. So that's step 1. Favorite school of martial arts? I don't know. I don't do martial arts. Da 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 da. 2 shelf Andy. 2 block shelf Andy. That's what they call me. Uh-oh, this is the 1 block shelf. Uh-oh, I messed it up. 2 block, back to 2 block shelf. 1 block, weird. What am I doing here? Okay. Uh-oh, I messed that up. I messed it up! I messed it up! No! Do not go underneath it! Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I messed it up. I definitely got past... I made it to 6-1 last night. I got past that point. I definitely got past that point, and I knew how to do it reliably. I don't know why did I walk left? Muscle memory. Muscle memory left me. Okay, whatever. Let's shake that off. Let's shake that off real quick. And instead I will... Wait, where was I? I was here. Okay. Let's go to Spelunky HD. I hate the Olmec fight. So Daki, I got pretty good at it. Like I even managed to do the 3rd stage now. But yeah, that was pretty disappointing just now. Sorry, everyone. But hey, we have another daily to play. Oh, a lot of stuff going on here. Whoops, wrong controller. Yay, yay, yay. Switching controllers. Okay. My only change to the stream is I won't be smushed by Olmec as much. That's true. I felt pretty confident just now. I don't know why I walked to the left. Right? I definitely internalized the whole, like, go to the right to move him away from the corner so it's not too tight. So I can do that pretty reliably. If I actually get... I mean, again, I think there's probably still going to be a 1 in 10 where I mess it up. And now it's, so I can do it pretty reliably, but still takes time, which means it's getting a little bit, it's going to be an annoying fight in the future. Ah, damn it. Because then it's just a thing I can do without a fault, but it just takes time. Right? But watch them patch it again. I don't know. Oh, that already triggered. Ah, there's the box. There's the box. Yups, bombs. Yay. Good job. Thank you, Seed. Thank you, Seed. Oh my god, time to have a drink every time. I hate the Olmec fight. I can do it in a boring way. Yeah, exactly. Time for pro gaming. Oh, Jofro, thank you. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I take a drink every time Andy uses the wrong controller. That's every day, Tobias. You might as well have a case of beer around. Docky, unzipping is a bad sound to come from off camera. Interesting. Unzipping? Is this PC? Why does it need a different controller? Yeah, I'm on PC. I'm on PC, and I have used a PS4 controller for HD. Sorry, for 2. But I cannot... to be clear, I also haven't tried. But by default, HD doesn't support PS4 controller. So I'm back to this thing here. What was that? Oh. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, I thought this was silenced. It was not. Do I want to? Yes, I do want to use a rope. Because 2 chip damage is too high. I don't want to die to an arrow trap. I heard an unzipping sound in case you're opening a carry case or something. No. I think there might be unzipping sounds in the menu. I'm so totally famous. More breakfast Spelunky. Oh yeah, for sure. We're not done with this yet. Andy Neon bingo card contains forgetting he has skeleton key and uses wrong controller for HD. You should play it. Make it a thing. Make it a thing. Okay, good amounts of money for these 2 things. Let's make sure I'm not missing. I'm always a little bit worried that maybe a key or the chest is over there, or whatever the part is that can be not on the critical path is like all the way over there in the upper left corner. In which case I'm kinda screwed. Okay, it does not look like this is the key and chest level. Let's just not get hit by that arrow trap up there. Fine. Ah! Look at that. Ay. So, okay, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Let's see. Well, I have to go up there. I do have the paste. So let's do this. Is this gonna work? Did I already mess it up? Let's trigger that. I didn't want to get hit by that. And go here. I need one more rope. Right there it is. It's right there. Right there. Right out of my vision. Well, at least I also get a... Well, I could... Let's see if I can get the pug while I'm at it. I don't think I can. 139. Let's see. This would be the death of the pug, so let's put you there. Okay, 201. Need to bomb this. Don't have any ropes left. Oh my god, these are some amazing entries for the bingo card. Steals from the shop and dies to the shopkeeper. Runs into green snake thinking it's a green gem. That has to be on there. That has to be on there, as well as dies to magmar and lava, right? Paper prototype of Andy Nealon bingo card. Perfect. You definitely have enough data to do that. I think I've been streaming long enough. Let's definitely look what's in that crate. Kind of hoping for ropes, but fine. Oh boy, get out of here. Get out of here. Bombs, okay. Not great, right? Well, okay, we're gonna have, at least we're gonna have a Matic. But yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of bombs and a Matic. Oh boy, don't get hit by that arrow. Rubs nose bridge on devastating death. Also true. Although I feel like I've done that less lately. Wait, where's the pug? Okay, so this is getting increasingly better. Let's not die to that. With 12 bombs. That should work. So let's get the pug here. And no, I messed it up. Could have sacked it. Could have sacked it. That's unfortunate. Oh well, what can I do? I'm thinking I have the gloves. I do not have the gloves. Drink for hot takes. A lot of drinks. There's also, forgets Tobias is Norwegian, not German. But I've stopped correcting that. Sorry, Tobias. But you live in Berlin, right? Is that correct? You're Norwegian in Berlin, or am I wrong about the Berlin thing too? Pay for my crimes. I'll pay. What happened? You know Eric Sorky, right? Oh, you're talking to Tobias. What the hell just happened? Who triggered the shopkeeper? Well, that's not great. Do I just... Well, I don't have any ropes. There are no ropes in there, so let's not try to get them. Right, I need to get out of here, probably. This seems like a... I hope you didn't... Did you make it out there? I don't think so. No. I think you're potentially stuck, but this is dangerous. This is dangerous! I shouldn't have done that! That was bad. Get out of here. Get out of here. Uh-oh. Arrow trap. Oh, no, he's still over there. He's still over there. I need to get the hell out of here. Unbelievable. How'd that trigger? A bunch of garbage. Yeah, let's get out of here. Nope, live in Norway, but I have a German family and surname. Okay. Sorry. I thought you lived, for some reason I thought you lived in Berlin. My bad. Do you have any hot takes to share on your breakfast streams? Nice. He gets triggered before jungle. Oh, you knew this, Jaker McGee, right? You knew this. You mentioned it, right? You mentioned it at 9 a.m. and I forgot. It's rough, right? It's a rough... oh, boy. Well, let's see what we can do. Not great. very much not great. I think what I do here is I triple bomb. I think I triple bomb and I hope that it hits. 1, 2, 3. It hit. I think I need to take the shotgun. Right. I'd love to take the Matic, but I need the shotgun. I mentioned that way back. Oh yeah, Tobias, feel like you could maybe have bombed him while he was hopping around in the store. Maybe. That seemed like the way to go. Yeah, this is pointless. Well, let's at least make sure that I'm not missing the black market. Walk over here. Okay. A lot of good stuff in that shop. So yeah, I think I take the risk here and try to get the shop. And here's how I do it. Do that first. That second. That third. Oh, and I don't have ropes. Ay, and that next. Nope, that didn't hit. That did not hit. So I think I can do this still. Okay, shoot. Okay, there we go. Some in-laws, Tromso. Oh, you got, okay. Question for Andy and anyone here, which is better, Spelunky HD or Spelunky 2? I think 2 is better, right? I think at this point, 2 is, there's a lot more going on. It's kind of cool. It's gonna take me forever to beat it. I like the controls better. It's a little bit snappier. Tobias says I'm in Oslo. My wife's from the north, though, far up in Hammerfest, so I have in-laws there. Nice. I've never been to Norway or to Finland. Those are 2 places I've always wanted to go visit. I have friends in Finland. Well, after that, I will now never forget again, Tobias, that you are from Norway and not from Germany. I say this and put it on the bingo card. I might forget it. Man, a lot of spooky levels here today. Remember, I never liked this, so let's do this. I've fallen into those spikes one too many times to want to take that risk repeatedly. Oh, here's the black. Oh, it's right down by our good friend, which is fortunately situated in such a way that it's pretty easy to just pick him off, right? Ah! What was I? Man. Let's get the pug. I don't know, should I be bombing that? Probably, right? It's always worth... If I can get to a place with 1 bomb, it's probably always worth it. All right, let's do it. Oh, I messed it up. I messed it up. Now it's going to cost me 2 bombs. And now it's starting to get already not worth it. Well, lucky me. Lucky me, plus 1 bomb. Okay. That's funny. Tobias, no worries. I felt a bit bad when I had to correct you every time it came up. This is probably in spring because I felt like you felt some kinship with me as fellow German. Probably. you're not entirely wrong about that, right? Like there's a part of me that wants to move back to Berlin at some point in my life. I do love Berlin a lot, and I like Germany a lot. I've been gone for 12 years and I still miss it. Man, the bread. I just can't get over the lack of bread here. Spelunky to S2 really does feel like transition of SMB3 to Super Mario World. Yeah, that's not entirely off. I think I prefer Spelunky 2, says Docky, but I like the relative focus of HD. Oh, I still, yeah, fully read. They're like the first and second best game in the world for me. Both are great classic games, but S2 is more refined. Yeah, I think that's true. John, I too am German. Andy, be friends with you. John, I've never met you, but like we're gonna be friends in real life for sure, right? I think there's too much overlap there in the Venn diagram of interests to not. Oh boy, and I'm still out of ropes. Can you believe it? I'm still out of ropes. So I'm gonna do something that's gonna seem really wild. Whoa, 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 no! Okay, so that scream was really high pitch. Where's the other shopkeeper? That was only one. Why am I not shooting in here? Jesus F Christ. Bread and cheese in America is a disaster. Cheese is not as bad, Docky, because you can get good cheese. It's probably imported, but you can get good cheese. Bread, you can't even. There's no way, right? Bread is just sadness, right? Andy, you can swear to your heart's content in German. Someday Andy's wife will ignore his yelling from another room. What's going on? Dude, what? No, first of all, is there even anything in there that I want? Because I'm getting the impression that there is not. No, I'm not interested in anything here. So let's just do this. Oh, doesn't matter right now. Now I can just leave. Just want to make sure that the ghost doesn't come my way. Let's get rid of that shit. Get rid of that stuff and get your gun. Okay, that was stressful, but worked. No cape. Oh, did I forget the cape, Chris? Oh, man, was there a cape there? I forgot. I didn't notice. I'm gonna lose the gun pretty soon anyway, but I feel like I should probably still hold on to it. Because I'm gonna lose my health anyway. Yeah, what am I even thinking? I lose health anyway. There you go. Thank you. Well, unless there's an altar here somewhere, which I doubt there is. Oh, this already happened. This already happened. Goodbye. This is the level. This is it. I have the compass, so who cares? Did I miss the... Man, I don't have great mobility. Yeah, I should have definitely taken the cape. Well, at least I have the gloves. Where's the pug? I thought I heard the pug. Oh, it's up there. There's the pug. I even saw the pug. Oh, wait, can I make this? I cannot make this. Is this worth a rope? It's probably... No, you know what? Forget it. I'm not doing this. I'm gonna mess it up and just waste all my resources. Let's just get through this with what we have. Where's a mine? There's a mine. Yeah, I guess I could have bombed, but yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Again, this is how I lose in Magic the Gathering. It's fine. I made a little mistake. It's fine. And of course, you lose by like 1 point or 2, and you're like, yeah. In a game of inches, making small mistakes is how you lose the game. So, what am I doing here? Oh, those 1 pixel offs. So good. Let's do this. So this is dangerous. This is a little bit dangerous. I don't really want to trigger. I'm going to have to throw a rope here anyway. I'll get off my back. And then let's go up here and do that. That worked, right? Yeah, it worked. Good call ignoring that pug. Yeah, I think it would have been bad. Germans have games of centimeters, not inches. It's true. I don't think it I don't know if the expression translates well. I don't think Germans say that. A good thing about being yours, I can drink while watching Breakfast Flank. Well, cheers, Tobias. Cheers to drinking. This kind of bites, but I guess this is how that works. Trigger you. Come on. There you go. Get out of here. I was like, am I going to get the shotgun? I feel very naked, honestly. I feel very naked here right now. Like with no... I mean, I have 22 bombs, but 1 rope. I have the gloves at least, right? I have to keep on telling myself, at least I have the gloves. That was funny. I'm very pleased Ice Caves is 1 level in Spelunky 2. Yeah, it's a cool idea, honestly. Oh no. Oh, no, that worked. I thought I was stuck to the... Oh, here we go. Here's Buddy. Come on, get off of that geometry. Come follow me up here. Oh, Jesus, no. Okay, let's go over here. Lure him up here, hopefully. Come on, man. Nope, not coming. Not coming. Okay, well, then I'm coming after you. Time to get proactive. Oh no! Journal entry added. I just telefragged a Crocman? That's funny. Uh-oh. Okay. Over there. Over there. I can do that jump, right? Yeah. Oh boy, careful. Oh, that already triggered. Anything good over here? I could get the money, I guess, but why? Sure, whatever. Crocman, worse in S2 or HD? I don't see them a whole lot in S2 because I don't ever go to Temple or Cosmic Ocean for that matter. I don't like this. Let's do that. I mean, it would be cool if that dude died to something down there. But I don't think that's going to happen. We might just need to run out of here. In which case, I would prefer it if that spike trap actually wasn't there. So let's do that and that. I don't want to mess up the timing. Ah, it's still there. Cool, cool, cool. It only blew up the top half. Sweet. Good job. Well, let's do that. Get it. Get out. This is not great. Not great. Okay, this is going to cost me 3 bombs. Right? One, 2, 3. Okay, let's take you back over here. 1 rope. Ah, jeez. Oh wait, let's jump up here on this character's head. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. I'm dead, yep. That's it, that's how that happens. 5-4 again. Man, Jake McGee, you're just like a superstar, right? Like you can just beat this game every day. What's your have you ever tried for a streak on the daily? And if so, what's your number? Right, I don't even know if Jake McGee is still here. But if you are, yeah, 2 Olmec deaths. 2 Olmec deaths in one day. Yep. So money after yeah, sure. Speaking of which, yeah. Wow. Okay, it's 11:27. I think I'm going to wrap it. So let's first, let me close this up. Wait, I have to get out of here. Yep, Olmec's still the boss. But that was also, man, that was so unfortunate. That was just so unfortunate. Let's go here. Let's go back to the Spelunky 2 title melody. So I have some backdrop. Going for 5. Where are you, Jake? Was that number 2, or are you already at 3 or 4? Did you make it beyond the triple daily? Yeah, I made 5. My best is 5. Jake, 3 is your current streak. Good luck. Let us know how that goes. I'd be very curious to hear if you get to the 5, because I know from my experience just how hard that is. Okay, let's go back to this briefly. Okay, couple of things housekeeping wise. Let's see. Okay, number one, I'm not streaming next week from Monday to Thursday. I will be replaced by our lovely friend Colin Northway, right? Colin Northway is going to be streaming on this channel at the same time that I would be doing it, Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. till however long Colin wants to do it. 9 a.m. Pacific, that is. So keep on tuning in. We'll probably not post. I mean, if I remember or if I'm not asleep, I'll remind people on Discord. But if not, just subscribe to the channel and put on a notification, and then you'll be reminded that Colin's doing it. I'll be back Friday. Probably the same as this week. I'll be back Friday like 9 a.m. to 11:30 or something like that to have an hour and a half of practice and an hour of runs. I don't know how much Spelunky I'll play till then. Probably still play the daily every day, but probably not as much as I did here. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, keep on tuning in for that. So I don't know if it's already up on the feed, but definitely the part 2 of the Mutazione audio design with our co-hosts Doug and Nils and Alessandro is going up today, I think. We are interviewing Chevy Ray Johnson. Oh God, now I'm getting their probably also last name right. Not sure what Chevy Ray goes by these days, or if it's Johnston or Johnson. But Chevy Ray is going to be on the show next week to talk about Eichenfell. I hope I got that right. And we are going to be playing. I'm going to be playing it a lot between now and then because I did take a liking to it immediately when I started it about a week ago. Only 2 hours in, but I really like it. So I'm going to be splitting my downtime between Cyberpunk and Eichenfell to talk about it on the show next Thursday when we interview Chevy Ray. Yeah, and so you'll be able to hear me next week and see me next week on Friday, but I'm pretty sure that I'll be, if I have nothing better to do, maybe I'll just have the stream running in the background and maybe I'll just lurk on my own stream just to learn some good Colin strats, because quite frankly, I don't think I've ever seen Colin play Spelunky 2, so that could be pretty fun for me as well. Also, why am I here? I want to be in the menu. Menu music is music I like. Don't forget, Andy, kill that Hunden before New Year's Eve. I'm gonna try, but I need a break. I need to take some time out and do some more relaxing stuff. Will there be a best of episode between now and then of this year? There will be for sure a best of episode in 3 weeks from now. So in a week we're doing the Chevy Ray episode on Eichenfell, and then in 3 weeks we're gonna record our end of year show. Right. I can't believe there's no talk of synth hardware today. Yeah. Sorry. Chris, I really like how the menu music changes when you go into options. I also like all of the music. This ambient little fire going on in the background, I really enjoy. Moog synth is on the bingo card. Oh, as it should be, right? I have a total of 5 Moog synthesizers. I have a Matriarch, the Moog 1, a DFAM, a Mother 32, and a Subharmonicon. Right, so I have I'm probably forgetting something. No, that's it. I have 5 Moog synthesizers. 4 of them semi-modular. So, Pixel Titans, the trick to get the shotgun from Tuskbot. Oh yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Colin Strapp from the podcast got me my first S2 win. Nice. That was the context for Pixel Titans. Got it. So yeah, you can all follow Colin next week. With that, I think I'm going to sign off for today. As always, it was a pleasure. 2.5 hours. I'm really beat now. I need to get water and food into me. We need a Spelunky 2 Christmas themed title screen 6-hour mix. Spelunky 2 Christmas title screen 6-hour mix. I might be able to do something. I might be able to do a little live show or something. We can see if I can get that together. That should be doable, right? I haven't put up Twitch on my MacBook where my Ableton installation resides, but threading in Twitch is rough for the host. I'll try. I'll see what I can do. But first, I have to take a break, play some games, and sleep a little bit better and longer. Or in the afternoon, because I can't sleep at night because my son stays up from 2 to 4, because that's a cool time to hang out and play games. Ugh, okay. Hope you're all. Hey, Neil and Synth stream. Could be, maybe, Bro Crane. If I do it on my private stream, I'll still let people know on the Discord, and I'll post it in like Make Music or something. But we'll see. I might prioritize the break over that. But for today, I hope that you're all doing great. I wish you all a wonderful rest of your Friday. I wish you a lovely, lovely weekend. Hopefully everyone gets some rest, including myself. And with that, I'll see you all here next Friday. In the meantime, please keep tuning in for Colin from Monday to Thursday, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be good. And again, I'd be shocked if I didn't have that running in the background while I'm doing something else, and occasionally like jump into the chat and say things, because it's going to be fun to be on the other end of that. And the Christmas week, pretty sure we're all taking off, right? Pretty sure we're all taking off. But we'll see. We'll see what I feel like next Friday. So have a great rest of your Friday. Stay safe, stay happy, healthy, and sane. And I will see you here in a week from now. Take care. Cheers.